The entire cast, which is led by Tom Hanks, makes A Man Called Otto a warm, if overly sweet film. The movie is a slow burner, and Hank's grumpy character can grate on occasion. But the story's heart is in the right place. It is an American adaptation of the 2015 Swedish film A Man Called Otto, which was itself based on the 2012 book Fredrik Backman. David Maggie's script controls the situation even when it threatens to become overly dramatic and absurd. Despite its many flaws and roadblocks, A Man Called Otto succeeds in its goal of being an entertaining, heartwarming movie. Tom Hanks' character Otto Anderson is a cranky old man. His small suburban neighborhood is off-putting to his neighbors because he detests talking to people, gets upset when something is out of place, and generally has a bad attitude. It is established right away that Otto lost his wife Sonia 6 months before the movie begins, and that her passing has left him in a terrible state. Otto is often a pain, but every now and then you can see his kindness. Otto's heart starts to thaw and he rekindles the strong, close relationships he had with his neighbors, but this doesn't happen until Marisol and her family move in across the street. A Man Called Otto, typically for laughs, plays into the stereotype that grumpy men have hearts deep down. Even though it doesn't always work, there are some hilarious moments scattered throughout the movie that prevent the plot from being too depressing. Hank's Otto huffs and puffs the entire time, content to keep everyone he cares about at a distance. But it's in his interactions with others where he ultimately finds belonging, a purpose and kinship that eluded him after the death of his wife. In light of this, the film's beating heart and the basis for its best scenes is Otto's friendship with Marisol, who intuitively recognizes that her grouchy neighbor is more complex than first appears. Treviot, who plays Marisol so charmingly, and Hanks complement each other beautifully. The movie is illuminated by her enthusiasm, kindness, and tolerance with Otto. The combination of Otto's gentle demeanor, grumpiness, and comedic timing give Hank's portrayal of the character some oomph despite the actor not doing anything particularly noteworthy. In the end, the film is at its best when Otto is interacting with Marisol and the other members of his neighborhood, each of whom has a unique quality that makes their interactions stand out. Focusing on Otto's relationships in the present, whether they are awkward, humorous, or tragic, makes A Man Called Otto the most intriguing and endearing. Unfortunately, flashbacks to Otto's past take up a large portion of the movie's running time. Many scenes focus on the younger Otto and his relationship with Sonia, including their first encounter and Otto's marriage proposal. Despite being drawn out needlessly by director Mark Forster, these scenes barely contribute anything to the movie. These scenes seem to have been written to give the younger Hank something to do, but they are utterly ineffective, especially given how overly sweet and unauthentic they are. The worst part is that neither Sonia nor the audience are given a chance to develop as people as a result of the flashbacks. Acting as the deceased wife who was always happy and smiling, she resembles a figure from a dream. Often abrupt, the flashbacks divert attention from the present and move the plot in an unnecessary direction. It is encouraging to learn from the movie how a neighborhood can stand up to a greedy corporation that is evicting people from their homes in order to make money. The ability to build a sense of community is a strength, and A Man Called Otto makes the case that for the community to succeed, each and every member must contribute. The residents of the neighborhood are also part of the community Otto loves so much, and the movie does a great job of showing his bond with them and the peace that comes from knowing they have his back, tragedies or no tragedies, just as much as he does theirs. Because of this, A Man Called Otto is decent despite its formulaic plotting and, when it dares to be sincere, even tender and heartwarming. A Man Called Otto premiered on December 30th in a small number of theaters before being released nationwide on January 13th. The movie is 126 minutes long and has a PG-13 rating for language and mature subject matter, including suicide attempts. Our score. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.